Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the race preview of the Madras races 19 today, Friday, 26th February. Our first race will be the Congrats Play Division 2, 1200 meters. Our first runner will be number 1, Sweet Home. Now we are looking at race number 127. Sweet Home is by Gusto out of hometown, carrying 51 kilograms, ended up 9th out of 12 runners. Close to about distance behind Wakeful, now carries 62 kilograms, has an allowance of 3.5 kilograms, carries 58.5. Flame of Diablo and Amazing Kitten are our next two runners. Flame of Diablo in the dark green and white sleeves, dark green sleeves, white armbands and checked cap, ended up 6th out of 10 runners in race number 77 behind Wild Passion, whereas number 4 Amazing Kitten, who met an interference, was in 6th 7th position most part of the journey, ended up 7th out of 10 runners. Sporting the tongue strap, rated at 14, is number 4 Amazing Kitten. 3 of a Kind and Princess Sarah are our next two runners. Now we are looking at number 3 of a Kind Total Gallery out of Jade Image in race number 114. Did not have a proper thing, did have a brief leader for a while, then dropped back to run 7th out of 13 runners, whereas number 5 Princess Sarah was in 10, dropped back to run 12th in a Novi race. Now is run by Jockey and Bhaskar. Be My Light, Be My Glory, Mary Win are our next three runners. Now we are looking at race number 115. Be My Light on this occasion was in handy second, third position till when then gradually dropped back to run 10th. Whereas number 7 Mary Win, who was in 5th position, ended up 5th. Whereas number 10 on this occasion, Be My Glory, was slowly away, lost about a few lengths, managed to beat one home, then again dropped back to run 12 out of 12 runners in race number 115. Is number 10 Be My Glory, sporting the blinkers and tongue strap, rated at 0, is number 10 Be My Glory. Try Hard is our next runner, number 8 Try Hard. Try Hard, who was in 8th position, did not raise a fluent gallop, did not respond well to the urgings, dropped back to run 11th out of 12 runners in race number 130, is number 8 Try Hard, is by Phoenix Tower out of Roundtree, sporting the tongue strap and side chip chick pieces, rated at 9. 1000 Fence is our next runner, number 9 1000 Fence in race number 138, was in 3rd position throughout the journey till final 350, then gradually dropped back to run 6th out of 10 runners, close to about 10 lengths behind Velocity. Champion Jockey Play Division 2 is a second race, which is for the horses which have not won or placed second or third. Our first runner will be Silver Man. Silver Man met an interference in race number 60 with guidance of jockey P. Vinod, was in 7th position, then dropped back to run 13th out of 13 runners in race number 60. Is number 1 Silver Man, is by Western Aristocrat out of JOCKEY. There you have the pictures. Number 2 is Hadar. Hadar in race number 124 ended up 6th out of 9 runners, who was in 8th position, gained few spots, ended up 6th. Hadar has had 3 race gallops this season, ended up 7th in race number 42, ended up 11th in race number 93, and ended up 6th in race number 124. Is coming up as number 2 Hadar. Dr. Feelgood is number 3, One Life is number 4. Dr. Feelgood was slowly away, was in 9th position, ended up 9th, whereas One Life did have a smart beginning, was in 8th position, ended up 8th. Angel Heart was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 7.25 length. Dr. Feelgood is rated at 30. One Life is also rated at 30. Claims an allowance of 3.5 kilograms, will now carry 53.5. Welcome Winner is our next runner. Number 5 Welcome Winner is by Arizona out of Emilia, sporting that red, yellow, W and yellow cap in race number 140, ended up 5th out of 7 runners. He travelled 5th throughout the journey, has had 3 race gallops not to be cited, ended up 8th, 7th, and was an improved effort to run 5th in race number 140. Number 6 is Country's Genius. Now we are looking at number 6 Country's Genius, was slowly away, lost a few lengths, then managed to beat 3 horses home. Then again drop back to run 8 out of 10 runners. Bien Senora Bianca in race number 117 is number 6 Country's Genius. There you have the pictures of Indian Image, who jumped out, who lost a stirrup. Rider was found imbalanced, did not raise a fluent gallop, stopped riding, did not have no show any stage in race number 135. Number 8 is Sundance in race number 48. Did not have a good beginning, was in 12th position, ended up 12, did not raise a fluent gallop, close to about distance, close 25-30 lengths behind Majestic Win is number 8 Sundance. In race number 48, sporting the hanging bit, rated at 27 is number 8 Sundance. Talan, Golden Streak, Proper Lady are our next 3 runners on this occasion. Talan, who drifted out of a straight course, was hanging out, did not run straight in race number 135. Ended up 6th behind 12 runners. Cavallo Vincente was a subsequent winner, whereas number 10 Golden Streak was in 8th position, improved to run 5th. Proper Lady, who met interference, gradually dropped back from 5th position to run 9th in race number 135, close to about 16 lengths behind Cavallo Vincente. The champion jockey played Division 1. These for the horses who have not won, placed 2nd, 3rd or 4th. Number 1 is Lady Elise. Lady Elise in race number 127 was in 4th position, dropped back to run 6th behind Wakeful. Lady Elise is by Abesside out of Real Madrid, has had 2 race gallops this season, ended up 6th in both the occasion. In race number 108 ended up behind Lord Ascot, and race number 127 ended up behind Wakeful. Nagadas are next runner. Nagada in race number 97, who did not have a proper beginning, sat in 12th position, ended up 12th, travelled 12th throughout the journey. Butterfly was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 1 1/4 length. In race number 97 is number 2. Nagada is by Western Aristocrat out of Daily Edition. Oberon is our next runner, number 3. Oberon is at 2 runners so far. No form to go by. Was hanging out in race number 33. Ended up 7th out of 11 runners. Did not raise a fluent gallop in race number 86. Copper Queen was a subsequent winner. Won over a margin of 6.5 length. Sporting the basket bit tongue strap, rated at 39 is number 3. Oberon is by Phoenix Star out of OSS Gold. Our next 3 runners is Song of Glory, Baden and Amicus Curie. Now we are looking at number 4, Song of Glory. Song of Glory went on a start to finish journey, dropped back to run 5th out of 10 runners, whereas number 7 Baden was slowly away, losing about few lengths, then improved all the time, faded out of the scene, ended up 8th out of 10 runners. And number 10 on this occasion was not in a proper position, was slowly away, lost a few lengths, was in 10th position throughout the journey, while asked for an effort, gained good grounds, bet 4 horses, ended up 6th. Lady Rhino is our next runner, number 5. Lady Rhino in race number 33 pulled up lame, did not have a good show, ended up 10th out of 11 runners. Star Waves was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 4 3/4 of a length. Lady Rhino is by Dean's Kitten out of Ocean Queen. Number 6 is Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden in this season is at 4 race gallops, ended up 9th in race number 59, ended up 7th in race number 87, ended up 8th in race number 106, and last one was an improved one, ended up 5th in race number 122 out of 9 runners. Angel Heart was a subsequent winner. Absolute authority after jumping out, veered out of the straight course, hanged out very badly, did not take part at any stage, was out of contention right from the word go, ended up 14th out of 14 runners. Copper Queen won that race. Number 9 is Obsession. Obsession is by Decado out of Forever Glory. Is that 2 race gallops, ran a disappointing 12th out of 14 runners in race number 106. Last one was an improved one, ran 6th out of 10 runners behind Star Proof in race number 1, 2, 3. Fourth race is the favorite plate. Handicap horses rated 40 to 65. For the horses which have not won, place second, third, or fourth. One is Seeking. Seeking is Born to Sea out of Star of Soho. Seeking in race number 129 was in 10th position. Bet one home, ended up 9th. Copper Queen was a distinctive winner, won over a margin of 8 lengths. Seeking ended 9th behind Copper Queen. Bring It On is our next runner. Bring It On has had 2 race gallops. Ran 7th in race number 104. Ran 8th in race number 128. Had no form to go by this season. Hoping for a better show today. Bring It On is by Royal Gladiator out of Mischievous Rose. Lady Ascot is our next runner. Lady Ascot has had 2 race gallops. One in race number 80. Ended up 9 out of 12 runners. The second one is The Last Occasion, which we are looking at. Race number 101. Star Waves was a subsequent winner. Won a easy 4.5 length victory. On this occasion, Lady Ascot lost a few lengths at the start. Was in 10th position. Did not raise a fluent gallop. Ended up 10th out of 11 runners. Is number 3, Lady Ascot. Decisive is number 4, Decisive. Now we are looking at race number 82. Decisive travelled in the 6th, 7th position throughout the journey. And the season is ran twice. In race number 46, ended up 8th out of 12 runners. In race number 82, ended up 6th out of 12 runners. Is number 4, Decisive, is by Beckett out of Rapid. Number 5 will be Rosebrook. Number 6 is Boom's Lung. Rosebrook in race number 134 met an interference, ended up 10th out of 11 runners. Catalin was a subsequent winner. It looked like Vintage Brute just got it the moment Anthony Raj came up with a good gallop. Bet Vintage Brute on post, whereas number 6 Boom's Lang was in 7th position, dropped back to run 8th in race number 134. Number 7 is Ganton. Ganton is by Watch the Script out of Castle Troy. Ganton in race number 91 ended up 6th out of 9 runners behind Torbert. Sporting the tongue strap and kinetic noseband, rated at 49, is number 7. Ganton is by Watch the Script out of Castle Troy. Red Hot Jet, number 10, Asian Warrior. Number 8 is Red Hot Jet. Is at 2 race gallops this season. In race number 22, ended up 12 out of 12 runners. Seems to have met an interference in race number 120. Ended up 9 out of 10 runners. Just managed to beat one home. Asian Warrior is also the other horse which has no form to go by. Ended up 8th in 108. Ended up 8th in 120. Number 9 is Victoria's Secret. And number 11 is Rushmore. Number 9, Victoria's Secret, has had 3 race gallops so far. Ended up 9th in race number 96, ended up 7th in race number 120, ended up 8th in race number 127, whereas number 11 Rushmore in his 2 race gallops ended up 8th in race number 22, ended up 10th in race number 137, is now ridden by jockey B. Nikhil. The Salvatore Plate, a 6 furlong contest for maiden horses, 3 years only. Number 1, Bay of Nipples. Number 2, Bold Fleet. And number 10, Proposed. Bay of Nipple was slowly away, lost a few lengths, ended up 7th out of 9 runners. Number 2, Bold Fleet, who began smartly, jumped out smartly, was in 7th position, ended up 5th, whereas number 10, Proposed, was in 6th position, gained good grounds, ended up an eye-catching 3rd behind Amor. Kurita and Marshall are our next 2 runners. Number 3, Kurita, sporting the claret and gold jacket, has had 2 race gallops. Ended up 4th in race number 56 and ended up 5th in race number 110. Whereas number 7, Marshall, had a just 1 race gallop, is by David Livingston out of Culture Shock in race number 110. Ended up 12th out of 12 runners, distance behind Tudor. Ginger Snap. Number 4 is Ginger Snap, is by West Virginia out of Impressive Touch. On this occasion was in 7th position throughout the journey, had no show any stage, ended up 7th out of 7 runners. Amendment was the winner, won over a margin of 3 and 3 quarters of a length. Ginger Snap runs with tongue strap this time. Glorious Legend number 5 is our next runner. Glorious Legend in race number 56 ended up 5th out of 7 runners. In race number 78 ended up 7th out of 10 runners. Glorious Legend is by Oshidifew out of Calendine. Is number 5, Glorious Legend. Maranello in race number 133 was in 4th position, 5th position till bend, then dropped back to run 5th out of 10 runners. Beauteous Maximus was a winner, won over a margin or a length and a quarter to the better of Crystalline on this occasion. My Triumph, Pink Pearl, Turf Beauty. These three are the runners. Number 1, first we'll look at number 8. My Triumph is by Netways out of Florail. My Triumph is a failed favourite in race number 141. Ended up 3rd behind Mr. Cool. Number 13, Pink Pearl, ended up 4th, whereas Turf Beauty met an interference. Ended up 8th behind Mr. Cool. Number 9 is Offshore Breeze and number 12 is Dashing Beauty. Number 9 Offshore Breeze is the most consistent horse this season. Is that 2 race gallops placed in both these occasions. In race number 110 ended up 2nd. In race number 118 ended up 3rd. Whereas number 12 Dashing Beauty in race number 118 was in 7th position throughout the journey. Annexed was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 1 and 3 quarters of a length. The leading owner plate 7 furlong contest. Now we are looking at race number 117 in Bangalore. Angelino, who went on a start to finish bid, was successful. Thailand, who nearly shaped like a winner, who came close, but Angelino was the one who had a pillar to post victory. Bet Thailand, Velocidad and Colonel Harty. Number 2 Oscar's Thunder, number 5 Emissary and number 7 Breaking Bones are our next 3 runners. Number 2 Oscar's Thunder is at 4 race gallop, finished 6th. In race number 6 finished 2nd. In race number 51 finished 6th. In race number 19 finished 3rd. In race number 142. Number 5 Emissary in that race number 6 finished 4th. Won race number 20 and finished 10th in race number 142. And number 7 Breaking Bones ended up 6th out of 13 runners. Jockey was fined. Number 3 Royal Chieftain and number 11 Heberon. Number 3 Royal Chieftain is by Samid out of Renadi, Mexico. Is at 3 race gallops this season. Ended up 2nd in race number 35, 5th in race number 80, 104 race number ended up 4th. Whereas number 11 Heberon has no form to go by. The last effort was an improved one in race number 104. Ended up 5th out of 7 runners behind Renault Star as number 11 Heberon. And the grey Silver Rock is our next runner. Number 4 Silver Rock is one horse who's always away, losing fuel lengths. In race number 112 lost a fuel lengths, did not raise a gallop, ended up 11th out of 12 runners behind Cavallo Vincente. I should say Cavallo Veloci. Number 8 is Glorious Land. Glorious Land in race number 109 was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of a length to the better of Dree Bruder. Went on a start to finish journey in race number 109. Glorious Land is at 5 race gallop, ended up 9th, 2nd, 4th, 2nd, and last was an improved win, won over a margin of length, carrying 55.5 kilograms. Number 10 is Catlin. Catlin is by Night Store out of Simply Best. Catlin looked a bit in trouble in race number 130 for the moment. Jockey Anthony Raj pulled a stick and asked for acceleration. The horse came up with telling strides. Bet shorted to Vintage Brute in race number 134. Number 12 is Optimus Commander. Optimus Commander in this season is at 4 race gallops, ended up 12th in race number 20, 12th in race number 35, 11th in race race number 81, and 12th in race number 142 is number 12 Optimus Commander. Optimus Commander is by How Was Your Hilo out of Sleigh. Our next two runners are number 13 Roman Senator and number 14 Neckbeth. Now we are looking at race number 128. Roman Senator carrying 60 kilograms, stumbled, just lost a length to Penang. Now carries 52.5 kilograms. Neckbeth was a favorite on this occasion. Race number 128 carried 58 kilograms. Just ended up 2.25 lengths behind Penang, carrying 58. Now has a handicap of 50 kilograms. Hoping for a better show. The champion trainer played about 1600 meters. Now we are looking at horse number 1 Chaitanya and number 8 Swiss Sagata. Number 1 Chaitanya on this occasion was in 4th position, improved to run 3rd out of 9 runners. 4th St. George was a subsequent winner who won start to finish in a close margin of head neck, whereas number 8 Swiss Sagata and the newcomer stumbled, ended up 5th out of 9 runners, ran an improved one. Number 2 is Farewell. Farewell is by Lord Admiral out of Sayonara. Has had 3 race gallops this season. Ended up 2nd in race number 48. Ended up 2nd in race number 60. And ended up 3rd in race number 100. Rated at 43 is number 2 Farewell. Number 3 is Fun Storm. Fun Storm was a winner in this occasion in race number 107. Was in 7th position. Came up with a brilliant turn of foot in the center, won over a margin of 3.25 lengths, carrying 56 kilograms. Now carries 59.5, has an useful 3.5 kilograms. As number 3 Fun Storm is drawn 5. Royal Dreams, Glorious Sunshine, Wise Dawn and Sabya, the next 4 runners. Now we are looking at number 4 Glorious Sunshine. Glorious Sunshine was a non-money favorite in race number 126, was in 3rd position, won over a comfortable margin of 2.25 lengths, whereas number 5 Royal Dreams was in 7th position, covered real good grounds, ended up an eye-catching 2nd behind Glorious Sunshine in race number 126. Number 7 Wise Dawn was slowly away, ended up an eye-catching 4, and whereas number 13 Saibia was in 8th position throughout the journey. Sultan Firoz. Now we are looking at race number 39. Sultan Firoz was slowly away, lost a few lengths, did not begin well, ended up 9th out of 9 runners behind Renegade. A distance behind Renegade is by Mullah of Kinter out of Calamity. Blue Patent is our next runner, number 9. Blue Patent is a failed favorite in race number 79. Did not have a good beginning, was in 7th position, one last for an effort. The horse did not respond well to the urgings, ended up 6th out of 7 runners behind Star Templar as number 9 Blue Patent. Welcome Chakram number 10 is Welcome Chakram. Welcome Chakram was a shocking winner in race number 143. Welcome Chakram, who was in 7th position while asked for an effort, came up with a brilliant turn of foot, won over a margin of 1.25 length to the better of Lady Blazer. Welcome Chakram then carried 54.5, now carries 55.5 kilograms. Number 11 Cape God. Cape God planted, lost about distance at the start, then had no show any stage, ended up 14 out of 14 runners. Butterfly was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 1 3/4 of a length. Cape God ended over more than 35 lengths behind the winner Butterfly in race number 97. Cape God had a last mock race and jumped out well. Atacama in the Congrats plate, number 1 Atacama is at 2 race gallops, ended up 14 out of 14 runners, ended up 10th out of 12 runners, 14 runners in race number 107. Funstorm was a subsequent winner. Exquisite Star. Number 2 is Exquisite Star. Exquisite Star was slowly away, then improved gradually to run third, then dropped back to run sixth out of 9 runners. Angel Heart was a subsequent winner, won over a margin of 7.25 lengths. Exquisite Star this season is at 3 race gallops, ended up 9th in race number 34, ended up 9th in race number 97, and ended up an improved 6th in race number 122. Glorious Nissi and Nightingale are our next two runners. Number 3, Glorious Nissi is by Varana out of Guruzi. On this occasion, was in 12th position, managed to beat 2 home, ended up 10th, was slowly away, whereas Nightingale was in 7th position throughout journeys by Fantastic Dubai out of Summer Night, Summer Rose. Number 5 is Queen Supreme and number 6 is King's Pride. Number 5, Queen Supreme, did not have a good beginning, was in 11th position, then dropped back to run 13, sporting the pacifier tongue strap kinetic nose band, rated at 25 as number 5, Queen Supreme, claims an allowance of 5 kilograms, now carries 57.5 kilograms. King's Pride ended up 9th on that occasion. Now we are looking at number 7, Fabulous Show. Fabulous Show in race number 130 was in 5th position throughout the journey. Fabulous Show is sporting tongue strap. Fabulous Show is by Warner out of Zariba. Break the Silence was a winner, won over a margin of 2 3/4 of a length. Fabulous Show ended up 5th. Azaro is our next runner. Azaro in race number 76 ended up 10th out of 10 runners. Is at 3 race gallops this season, ended up 11th in race number 33, ended up 10th in race number 54, ended up 10th in race number 76 is number 8, Azaro. Number 9 is Fire Strike. Fire Strike in race number 98 was in 4th spot. Drop back to run 6th out of 14 runners. Kasi Masi was a shocking winner who went on a start to finish attempt. Made it all the post a winning post in race number 98. Kasi Masi won. Fire Strike was then carrying 57.5, now carries 58.5. As number 9, Fire Strike is by Arabian Gulf out of Gamba.